Tonight on Sleepy Einstein, we're sinking softly into one of the quietest truths in all of nature. That everything, given time, slowly falls apart. Entropy is not chaos. It's not destruction. It's the gentle drift from order to disorder, like footprints fading on a beach, or the warmth of tea slowly cooling in your hands. Why do things decay? Why do towers tumble, memories blur, stars fade? In this slow, drifting journey, we'll explore the science behind entropy and the strange beauty hidden in its inevitability. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you listening from tonight and what time is it there? It's always a quiet comfort to see how this little journey through the universe brings us together. Now let your shoulders drop. Let the day loosen its grip. And let's explore gently why everything slowly falls apart. Have you ever felt a quiet unease? A subtle sense of things unraveling, even on the calmest of days? A whisper of disorder in the seemingly perfect order of the world. This feeling, this subtle unease, is a reflection of something far grander, something that governs the very fabric of existence. A force so pervasive, so fundamental, that it shapes the destiny of stars, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the very passage of time itself. We call it entropy, but let us not yet speak its name directly. Let us instead delve into the whispers, the subtle hints of its presence all around us. Imagine a perfectly stacked deck of cards, each suit meticulously arranged, a testament to order and precision. Now shuffle them. The organized arrangement dissolves, replaced by a chaotic jumble. It's a simple act, yet it speaks volumes. The orderly structure, once so carefully constructed, has yielded to randomness. This isn't a mere coincidence. It is an illustration of a universal principle at play. Consider a cup of hot tea, steaming gently on a cool evening. The heat, that vibrant energy, gradually dissipates, spreading into the surrounding air until the tea is lukewarm, then cold. The energy hasn't vanished. It has simply dispersed, spread out, becoming less concentrated, less useful. It's a slow, quiet fading, a gentle surrender to the universal tendency toward disarray. Look at the ancient ruins, crumbling monuments to empires long gone. The majestic structures, once symbols of power and precision, are now yielding to the relentless march of time. Their stones eroding, their grandeur slowly fading into the landscape. The once organized matter, carefully shaped by human hands, is inexorably returning to a state of greater disorder. The whispers grow louder, more insistent. Even the grandest celestial bodies, the blazing stars that ignite the darkness, are not immune. They burn brightly, fueled by nuclear fusion, a process that temporarily defies the encroaching chaos. But even these fiery giants eventually exhaust their fuel, their brilliance fading into the cold expanse of space, their once ordered structure collapsing into a less organized state. The universe itself, in all its vastness, is a testament to this relentless force, this pervasive tendency. The whispers of disorder are everywhere, a subtle symphony of decay and dispersal, a constant reminder of the fundamental principle governing everything from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy. It's a journey we'll embark on together, uncovering the mysteries of this universal force and understanding its profound impact on our existence. Prepare to be captivated, for the story of entropy is a story of the universe itself. A story that unfolds across eons, a narrative written in the language of time, decay, and the inevitable march toward a destination we will soon explore. Now, let's give a name to the quiet force we've been sensing, the subtle hand shaping the universe's grand design. We call it entropy. In its simplest form, entropy is a measure of disorder, of randomness, of how spread out energy and matter become over time. Think of it as the universe's natural inclination towards messiness. Imagine a meticulously organized room, every item in its place, a testament to order and efficiency. Now, imagine that same room after a playful afternoon with children. Toys scattered, books askew, clothes piled haphazardly. A scene of delightful, yet undeniable, chaos. The room has experienced an increase in entropy. The organized state has given way to a less organized, more random arrangement. Or picture a handful of perfectly aligned marbles, each touching its neighbor in a neat row. Now release them onto a table. They scatter, rolling in different directions, their once organized structure dissolving into a random dispersion. This is entropy in action, the transition from order to disorder, from a state of low probability to a state of high probability. Because, statistically, a scattered arrangement of marbles is far more likely than a perfectly aligned one. The second law of thermodynamics, a cornerstone of physics, elegantly encapsulates this concept. The total entropy of an isolated system can only increase over time. This means that in any closed system, disorder always tends to grow. Energy disperses, matter spreads out, and organized structures break down. It's not a matter of choice. It's a fundamental law of the universe, an inescapable truth governing everything from the smallest atom to the largest galaxy. It's a cosmic dance, a constant, relentless shuffling of the universe's cards. It's the gentle fading of a star's light, the slow erosion of mountains, the gradual mixing of colors in a paint palette. It's the inevitable decay of all things, the inexorable increase in randomness that permeates the fabric of reality. But this isn't a story of mere chaos. It's a story of transformation, of change, of the constant flux that defines existence. Understanding entropy allows us to appreciate the ephemeral nature of things, the beauty of impermanence, and the subtle elegance of the universe's grand, ever-unfolding design. The dance continues, and we, along with everything else, are swept along in its rhythmic, relentless flow. We are now ready to delve deeper, to explore the ramifications of this cosmic dance. The journey continues. Now, let's shift our gaze to the celestial realm, to the magnificent tapestry of stars that adorn the night sky. These fiery orbs, seemingly eternal beacons of light, are themselves subject to the relentless march of entropy. Their lives, from fiery birth to quiet demise, are a breathtaking symphony of energy dispersal, a cosmic ballet choreographed by the second law of thermodynamics. Stars are born from vast, swirling nebulae, clouds of gas and dust where gravity slowly gathers matter, compressing it into ever-denser cores. This initial compression, a fleeting moment of order amidst the cosmic chaos, is a temporary defiance of entropy's relentless pull. But the dance must continue. As the core density increases, immense pressure ignites nuclear fusion, a process that converts hydrogen into helium, releasing incredible amounts of energy. This energy, a radiant testament to the star's temporary order, battles against entropy's inexorable tide. It pushes outward, counteracting gravity's inward pull, creating a delicate balance, a temporary equilibrium in the cosmic dance. For a time, the star shines brightly, a radiant beacon burning against the darkness. But the nuclear fuel is finite, and the inexorable increase of entropy continues its work. As the hydrogen fuel begins to dwindle, the star's core contracts, its temperature rising further. This triggers the fusion of heavier elements, a process that prolongs the star's life but ultimately accelerates its journey towards disorder. Eventually, depending on the star's mass, different fates await. Smaller stars, like our Sun, gently expand into red giants, their outer layers slowly dissipating into space, their energy spreading out into the vast cosmic expanse. Larger stars, on the other hand, meet a more dramatic end, collapsing under their own immense gravity in spectacular supernovae, scattering their matter across the cosmos in a final, fiery display of entropy's power. Even in these catastrophic events, entropy's influence is undeniable. The organized structure of the star is violently disrupted, its energy and matter dispersed across vast distances. The remnants, whether a white dwarf, a neutron star, or a black hole, represent states of greater disorder than the original star, a testament to the universe's constant tendency towards randomness. The stellar symphony, a celestial ballet of birth, life, and death, is ultimately a testament to entropy's pervasive influence, a reminder of the cyclical nature of existence, and a breathtaking illustration of the universe's grand, ever-unfolding design. This journey through the cosmos has only just begun. And as we continue, we'll uncover further mysteries of this pervasive cosmic principle. Now, let's expand our view, shifting our focus from individual stars to the grand, swirling structures that house them, galaxies. These cosmic islands, each containing billions of stars, gas, and dust, are themselves subject to the pervasive influence of entropy. Their evolution, a breathtaking cosmic ballet, is a testament to the universe's relentless drive towards disorder. Galaxies are born from the gravitational collapse of vast clouds of gas and dark matter. This initial collapse, a fleeting moment of order in a chaotic universe, represents a temporary defiance of entropy's relentless pull. But this is merely a prelude to a much grander dance. As matter coalesces, stars ignite, their light momentarily illuminating the darkness. These stars, in their fiery brilliance, represent pockets of temporary order, islands of structured energy within the vast, swirling chaos of the galaxy. However, their energy, like all energy, is destined to disperse. Over billions of years, galaxies evolve. Stars are born, live, and die, their energy gradually radiating out into the surrounding space. Gas and dust clouds, the raw materials for new stars, are consumed or dispersed, slowly diminishing the galaxy's ability to replenish its stellar population. This slow dissipation of energy and matter is a clear manifestation of entropy's influence. The interactions between galaxies also contribute to the overall increase in entropy. Collisions and mergers, while spectacular events, lead to the disruption of existing structures and the redistribution of matter and energy, resulting in a more disordered, less organized state. This cosmic dance of galactic encounters is a grand illustration of entropy's role in shaping the large-scale structure of the universe. Ultimately, even galaxies are not immune to the relentless march of entropy. As their energy dissipates and their star formation rates decline, they gradually fade, becoming faint echoes of their former glory. Their matter, once concentrated in a relatively ordered structure, becomes increasingly dispersed, contributing to the overall increase in entropy of the universe. The grand cosmic ballet of galaxies, a spectacle of birth, evolution, and decay, serves as a powerful reminder of entropy's pervasive influence. It's a story of constant change, a testament to the universe's dynamic nature, and a breathtaking illustration of the inevitable increase in cosmic disorder. The universe, in its vastness, is a symphony of entropy, a continuous, ever-evolving dance of creation and decay. And this dance, my friends, is far from over. Let us now turn our gaze inward, towards our own celestial home, Earth. This vibrant planet, teeming with life, is not immune to the universal law of entropy. While life itself might seem a defiant act against the tide of disorder, even Earth's grand processes are ultimately subject to the relentless march of increasing randomness. Consider the majestic mountains, their jagged peaks piercing the sky. These imposing structures, testaments to Earth's geological upheavals, are slowly but surely being worn down by the relentless forces of erosion. Rain, wind, and ice, acting as agents of entropy, relentlessly chip away at the rock, gradually transforming towering peaks into gentler slopes. This slow, inexorable process is a poignant illustration of entropy at work on a planetary scale. The Earth's internal processes, too, contribute to this gradual descent into disorder. The planet's core, a churning mass of molten iron and nickel, is slowly cooling. As it cools, the energy that drives plate tectonics, volcanoes, and earthquakes, the very forces that shape our planet's surface, gradually diminishes. This cooling, a gradual dispersal of energy, is another manifestation of entropy's relentless influence. Even the seemingly stable continents are not static entities. Driven by the slow but persistent movement of tectonic plates, they drift and collide, their landscapes constantly reshaped. Mountains rise and fall, oceans expand and contract, and the very face of our planet undergoes a continuous transformation, a testament to the dynamic interplay between order and disorder. And what of Earth's atmosphere? The delicate balance of gases that sustains life is constantly being challenged by natural processes. Volcanic eruptions release gases, altering atmospheric composition, while weathering and erosion gradually release elements into the environment. These processes, though essential for life, contribute to the overall increase in entropy on our planet. Ultimately, even Earth, in its vibrant beauty and dynamic complexity, is subject to the inevitable march of entropy. Its energy will gradually dissipate, its geological processes will slow, and its surface will eventually become a pale reflection of its former glory. This gradual decline, however, is not a cause for despair, but a profound reminder of the universe's ever-evolving nature. The dance of entropy continues, shaping our planet's destiny, as it does the destiny of all things. Let's now delve into the swirling chaos of our atmosphere, a dynamic system constantly reshaped by the invisible hand of entropy. The seemingly random patterns of weather, the capricious dance of winds and storms, are not mere accidents of nature, but rather manifestations of the universe's relentless drive towards equilibrium. Imagine the sun, a colossal furnace in the sky, pouring its radiant energy onto our planet. This energy, arriving in concentrated bursts, is absorbed by the Earth's surface and then re-radiated into the atmosphere, creating a complex system of temperature gradients. These gradients are the driving force behind weather patterns, the engine of atmospheric change. Warm air rises, cool air descends, and winds are born, carrying energy and matter across vast distances. This constant movement, this ceaseless exchange, is a testament to the universe's relentless pursuit of equilibrium, a state of maximum entropy. Consider the mighty hurricanes, swirling vortices of energy that unleash their destructive power upon unsuspecting coastlines. These powerful storms, while seemingly chaotic, are actually highly ordered systems, driven by the relentless redistribution of energy. They represent a temporary, localized decrease in entropy, but their very existence contributes to the overall increase in atmospheric disorder. As they dissipate, their energy is spread out, contributing to the gradual homogenization of atmospheric conditions. Even the gentle breezes that rustle the leaves on trees are driven by entropy. They represent the atmosphere's attempt to equalize temperature differences, to reduce gradients and approach a state of thermal equilibrium. The constant mixing and redistribution of air masses, driven by these subtle winds, contributes to the overall increase in atmospheric disorder. Over vast timescales, the atmosphere strives towards a state of maximum entropy, a state of uniform temperature and composition. This ultimate homogenization, though a distant prospect, is the inevitable consequence of the universe's inexorable drive towards disorder. The winds of change, both subtle and violent, are but a whisper of this grand cosmic process. They are a continuous reminder that even the seemingly chaotic beauty of our atmosphere is subject to the universal law of increasing entropy. The atmosphere's journey, like the universe's, is a dance towards equilibrium, a testament to the pervasiveness of entropy's influence. Now, let us plunge into the depths, to explore the vast and mysterious realm of the oceans. These immense bodies of water, covering over 70% of our planet's surface, are far from static entities. They are dynamic systems, constantly in motion, their currents and tides driven by a complex interplay of forces, all ultimately governed by the principle of entropy. Imagine the mighty Gulf Stream, a powerful river of warm water flowing from the tropics towards the poles. This immense current, a vital component of Earth's climate system, transports vast amounts of heat energy across the globe. But even this colossal current, a seemingly unstoppable force of nature, is slowly losing its energy, gradually dissipating its kinetic energy into the surrounding waters. This dissipation, this gradual decline in the organization of the current's flow, is a direct consequence of entropy. Consider the ocean's ceaseless mixing, the constant churning of waters driven by currents, tides, and waves. This mixing, while seemingly chaotic, is a process of homogenization, a relentless drive towards equilibrium. Cold waters mix with warm waters, salty waters mix with fresh waters, and the ocean's diverse chemical composition gradually approaches a state of uniformity. This blending, this gradual dissipation of differences, is a powerful illustration of entropy's influence on the oceans. The tides themselves, the rhythmic rise and fall of the ocean's surface, are a testament to the relentless tug-of-war between the Earth and the Moon. This gravitational dance, while creating a visually stunning spectacle, is also a process of energy dissipation. The friction between water molecules, the resistance of the ocean floor, and the constant movement of water against itself all contribute to the gradual loss of energy. The tides, in their ebb and flow, represent a continuous exchange of energy, a relentless process of homogenization, driven by the universal principle of entropy. Over vast timescales, the oceans, too, strive towards a state of maximum entropy, a state of uniform temperature, salinity, and composition. This eventual equilibrium, though a far-off prospect, is the inevitable consequence of the universe's relentless drive towards disorder. The tides of time, the currents of change, are but a reflection of this grand cosmic process, reminding us that even the vast and seemingly boundless oceans are subject to the laws of entropy. The ocean's journey, like that of the atmosphere and the Earth itself, is a dance towards equilibrium, a testament to the pervasive influence of entropy in shaping our world. Now, let us turn our gaze inward, to the intricate and wondrous world of life itself. Living organisms, with their complex structures and intricate processes, appear to defy the universal law of increasing entropy. Yet, even life, in all its vibrant diversity, is ultimately subject to the inexorable march of disorder. Consider the human body, a marvel of biological engineering. Trillions of cells, each a tiny universe of activity, work in concert to maintain the body's intricate structure and function. These cells, however, are constantly undergoing processes of wear and tear, their components gradually breaking down and being replaced. This constant turnover, this ceaseless cycle of creation and destruction, is a manifestation of entropy at the cellular level. Even the processes that maintain life, such as metabolism and respiration, are intrinsically linked to entropy. Metabolism, the intricate network of chemical reactions that power life, involves the breakdown of complex molecules into simpler ones, releasing energy in the process. This breakdown, this constant dismantling of complex structures, is a direct consequence of entropy's influence. The very act of living, of maintaining order and complexity amidst a universe striving for chaos, is a constant battle against entropy. Organisms expend enormous amounts of energy to maintain their intricate structures, to repair damaged cells, and to resist the relentless onslaught of disorder. This constant struggle, this never-ending fight against decay, is a poignant testament to life's ephemeral nature. From the smallest microorganism to the largest whale, all living things are ultimately subject to the second law of thermodynamics. As organisms age, their cells become less efficient, their structures deteriorate, and their ability to combat entropy diminishes. Eventually, the relentless march of disorder prevails, and the organism succumbs to the inevitable process of decay. Decomposition, the final stage of life cycle, is the ultimate triumph of entropy, the complete dismantling of the organism's intricate structure into simpler components. Life, in its vibrant complexity, is a temporary island of order in a sea of chaos. It is a fleeting moment of defiance against the universe's relentless drive towards equilibrium. But even this defiance, this beautiful rebellion against entropy, is ultimately destined to fade, reminding us of life's precious and ephemeral nature. The dance of life, then, is a constant struggle against the ever-present force of entropy, a fight against the inevitable decay that awaits all things. Let us now consider the grand tapestry of life on Earth, the intricate and interconnected web of ecosystems that cover our planet. These ecosystems, vibrant and diverse, are not static entities. They are dynamic systems constantly evolving, their structures and compositions shifting in response to the relentless forces of entropy. Imagine a pristine forest, a vibrant ecosystem teeming with life. Sunlight, the primary source of energy, fuels the growth of plants, which in turn support a complex web of herbivores, carnivores, and decomposers. This intricate network of interactions, this delicate balance of life, is a testament to the remarkable ability of living organisms to harness and utilize energy. But even this seemingly stable ecosystem is subject to the gradual dissipation of energy, the inexorable march of entropy. As energy flows through the ecosystem, it is gradually transformed into less usable forms, dissipated as heat. This constant loss of energy drives the process of ecological succession, the gradual change in species composition over time. A forest fire, for example, can dramatically alter the ecosystem, clearing away existing vegetation and creating an opportunity for new species to colonize the area. This natural process of renewal, while seemingly destructive, is ultimately a manifestation of entropy's influence. Over vast timescales, ecosystems tend towards a state of maximum entropy, a state of maximum disorder and minimum energy. This doesn't necessarily mean a complete absence of life, but rather a simplification of the ecosystem structure, a reduction in biodiversity, and a homogenization of species composition. As energy is gradually dissipated, the complex web of interactions within the ecosystem becomes less intricate, less diverse, and ultimately simpler. Consider the process of desertification, where fertile land gradually transforms into barren desert. This transformation, driven by factors such as climate change and unsustainable land use, is a stark illustration of entropy's influence on ecosystems. As the land degrades, biodiversity declines, and the ecosystem loses its capacity to support a rich and diverse array of life. The eventual homogenization of the landscape, the reduction in complexity, reflects the ultimate drive towards a state of maximum entropy. Even the seemingly endless diversity of life on Earth is ultimately subject to the second law of thermodynamics. The constant struggle for survival, the competition for resources, and the relentless pressure of environmental change all contribute to the gradual simplification and homogenization of ecosystems. The unfolding of nature, then, is not simply a story of progress and evolution, but also a story of increasing entropy, a journey towards a state of maximum disorder. The vibrant ecosystems we see today, though seemingly stable, are but transient states in the larger process of the universe's relentless drive towards equilibrium, a journey towards the ultimate state of maximum entropy. We've journeyed from the vastness of space to the intricacies of ecosystems, witnessing entropy's relentless hand in shaping the universe. Now, let us turn our gaze inward to the most intimate manifestation of this universal law, the human experience. Our lives, rich with moments of joy, sorrow, and everything in between, are but fleeting moments within the grand narrative of entropy. Consider the human body a complex and delicate machine, a marvel of biological engineering. From the moment of conception, a relentless process of growth and development begins, a temporary defiance against the forces of decay. Trillions of cells, each a tiny universe of activity, work tirelessly to maintain the body's intricate structure and function. Yet, even as we thrive, the seeds of entropy are sown. The very processes that sustain life, metabolism, respiration, cell division, all contribute to the gradual dissipation of energy and the inexorable march of disorder. With each passing year, our bodies gradually wear down, our cells lose their efficiency, our tissues begin to deteriorate. The wrinkles that etch themselves onto our faces, the graying of our hair, the slowing of our reflexes, these are all subtle but undeniable signs of entropy's influence. Aging, the inevitable consequence of time's relentless passage, is a powerful reminder of our finite nature. It is a process of gradual decay, a slow but steady erosion of our physical and mental capacities. Our memories fade, our senses dull, our bodies become less resilient. This gradual decline, this slow surrender to the forces of disorder, is a poignant testament to the universe's relentless pursuit of equilibrium. But the effects of entropy extend beyond the physical realm. Our emotions, our relationships, our very personalities, all are subject to the gradual dissipation of energy and the inexorable march of time. The passions that once burned brightly may eventually fade. The bonds that once held us together may loosen, and the dreams we once held dear may be relinquished. This is not to suggest that life is devoid of meaning or purpose. On the contrary, the very awareness of our finite existence lends a profound significance to each passing moment. The knowledge that our time is limited encourages us to cherish the present, to appreciate the beauty of the world around us, and to cultivate meaningful connections with those we love. Our lives, though ephemeral, are vibrant expressions of the universe's inherent complexity. We are fleeting moments of order in a sea of chaos, temporary islands of consciousness in the vast expanse of entropy. The mark of time, then, is not simply a measure of our years, but a testament to the beauty and fragility of existence, a reminder of the profound and intimate connection between our lives and the universal law of increasing entropy. Let us embrace this truth, finding solace and meaning in the ephemeral nature of our time. Having explored the impact of entropy on individual lives, let us now ascend to a broader perspective, examining its influence on the intricate tapestry of human societies. Just as individual organisms age and decay, so too do societies, their structures and systems gradually succumbing to the relentless march of disorder. Consider the rise and fall of civilizations throughout history. From the grandeur of ancient empires to the flourishing of medieval kingdoms, the trajectory of human societies has often followed a similar pattern. A period of growth and innovation, followed by a gradual decline and eventual collapse. These historical fluctuations aren't simply random occurrences. They reflect the underlying principles of entropy at play. The initial stages of a civilization's development are characterized by a high degree of order and organization. Complex social structures emerge, economies flourish, and cultural advancements abound. This period of growth represents a temporary defiance against the forces of entropy, a brief moment of relative order in the face of the universe's relentless drive towards disorder. However, as societies grow and evolve, they become increasingly complex, their internal structures becoming more intricate and interconnected. This complexity, while beneficial in many ways, also increases the vulnerability of the society to disruptions and collapse. Internal conflicts, economic downturns, environmental disasters, and the gradual erosion of social cohesion can all contribute to a society's decline. The dissipation of social energy, the gradual erosion of shared values and beliefs, and the fragmentation of social structures all contribute to the increase of societal entropy. As societies age, the intricate web of social interactions becomes less coherent, less effective, and ultimately simpler. This simplification, this reduction in complexity, is a reflection of the universal tendency towards maximum entropy. The collapse of a civilization is not necessarily a catastrophic event, but rather a gradual process of decay and simplification. It is a transition from a state of high order and complexity to a state of lower order and simplicity, a reflection of the universe's relentless drive towards equilibrium. The ruins of once great cities stand as silent testaments to this process, monuments to the inevitable decay that awaits all human constructs. However, the story doesn't end with collapse. From the ashes of fallen civilizations, new societies often arise, initiating a new cycle of growth and decline. This cyclical process, a continuous interplay between order and disorder, is a characteristic feature of human history, a manifestation of entropy's pervasive influence on the human experience. The rise and fall of civilizations, then, is not simply a tale of triumph and tragedy, but a compelling narrative of entropy's pervasive influence, shaping the trajectory of human societies across the vast expanse of time. We've journeyed from the grand sweep of cosmic history to the intricate dance of societal evolution, witnessing entropy's pervasive influence. Now, let us turn our attention to the realm of human ingenuity, technology. While technology often appears as a force defying the natural order, a testament to our capacity for creation and control, it too is subject to the relentless march of entropy. Consider the seemingly indestructible materials we employ: steel, concrete, silicon. While robust and designed to endure, these materials, like all matter, inevitably degrade. Rust eats away at steel, concrete crumbles under the relentless assault of time and the elements, and silicon chips succumb to the wear and tear of constant use. These processes of degradation, subtle yet inevitable, are manifestations of entropy at work, a constant dissipation of energy and a gradual increase in disorder. Our technological creations, however sophisticated, are not immune to the arrow of time. The most advanced devices, the most complex machines, eventually become obsolete. The rapid pace of technological innovation renders yesterday's marvels obsolete, relegated to dusty attics and forgotten corners, their intricate mechanisms slowly succumbing to decay. This obsolescence, while often perceived as progress, is also a testament to entropy's relentless influence, a constant cycle of creation and decay. The energy required to create and maintain our technological systems is vast and complex. From the extraction of raw materials to the manufacturing process and eventual disposal or recycling, each stage contributes to the overall dissipation of energy. The very act of using technology, whether it's powering a computer or driving a car, involves the conversion of energy from one form to another, with a portion of that energy inevitably lost as heat, a subtle but undeniable manifestation of the second law of thermodynamics. The accumulation of electronic waste, a growing problem in our increasingly technology-driven world, serves as a stark reminder of the finite lifespan of our technological creations. Mountains of discarded computers, smartphones, and other electronic devices represent a tangible manifestation of technological entropy, a testament to the inevitable dissipation of energy and the relentless march of disorder. Yet, amidst this apparent decay, there is a sense of renewal. The obsolescence of older technologies often paves the way for the development of newer, more efficient systems. The recycling of materials, while not a complete reversal of entropy, represents a small but significant effort to mitigate its effects. The ongoing quest for technological advancement, a constant striving for greater efficiency and sustainability, reflects our ongoing struggle against the universal law of increasing entropy, a testament to the enduring human spirit. Even in the face of inevitable decay, we strive to create, innovate, and improve, delaying the inevitable triumph of disorder, at least for a while longer. We've considered entropy's impact on the grand cosmic stage, the rise and fall of civilizations, and even the lifespan of our technological marvels. But let us now turn inward, to explore its subtle yet profound influence on the very fabric of our personal experiences. Our memories, our minds, these intricate repositories of experience, are not immune to the relentless march of disorder. Think of a cherished memory, a vibrant scene from your past, vivid and sharp in your mind's eye. Perhaps it's the warmth of a summer sun on your skin, the laughter of loved ones, or the breathtaking beauty of a faraway landscape. These memories, these carefully constructed narratives of our lives, are not static entities. They are dynamic, ever-shifting landscapes, subject to the slow erosion of time. The process is gradual, almost imperceptible at first. Details begin to fade, colors lose their vibrancy, and the sharp edges of recollection become blurred. Names slip from our grasp, dates become uncertain, and the narrative itself begins to unravel, its threads fraying under the weight of time's relentless passage. This fading, this gradual loss of information, is a reflection of entropy at work within the intricate neural networks of our brains. As time marches on, the connections between neurons weaken, pathways become less distinct, and the intricate tapestry of our memories begins to unravel. The information stored within these neural pathways, once vibrant and easily accessible, becomes fragmented, scattered, and ultimately lost. This loss is not necessarily a sign of cognitive decline, but rather a natural consequence of the universe's drive towards maximum entropy. Consider the act of recalling a memory. It is not a simple retrieval of information, but rather a reconstruction, a creative act of piecing together fragments of information, filling in gaps, and interpreting sensory data. With each act of recollection, the memory itself is subtly altered, refined, and reshaped, a constant process of decay and renewal. The more we recall a memory, the more susceptible it becomes to distortion and eventual loss. Yet, this fading is not necessarily a cause for despair. The ephemeral nature of memory, its constant state of flux, lends a unique poignancy to our experiences. The imperfections, the gaps, and the distortions that inevitably arise become part of the memory itself, shaping our understanding of the past and influencing our perception of the present. The fading of memories, then, is not a simple loss, but rather a transformation, a continuous process of decay and renewal that shapes our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. Our memories, like everything else, are subject to the relentless march of entropy, But it is within this very transience that their true beauty lies. They are fleeting echoes of a past that has shaped us, a testament to the impermanent nature of existence. Imagine a perfectly ordered deck of cards, each suit neatly arranged in ascending order. This represents a state of low entropy, a highly organized system. Now picture shuffling that deck. With each shuffle, the order diminishes, the cards becoming increasingly randomized. This randomness, this increased disorder, is a direct consequence of the dispersal of energy. The energy expended in shuffling the cards isn't simply disappearing. It's being transformed, dissipated into the surrounding environment as heat. This seemingly insignificant act mirrors the fundamental principle governing entropy. The dispersal of energy is the driving force behind the universe's inexorable march toward disorder. From the smallest subatomic particles to the largest galactic structures, the universe is a vast, intricate network of energy transformations. Stars, those incandescent furnaces of energy, are born from the gravitational collapse of gas and dust, a process that temporarily reduces entropy. However, the energy released during their life cycles, the radiant light and heat, is constantly dissipating into the vast expanse of space, ultimately increasing the universe's overall entropy. Consider the processes that sustain life on Earth. Photosynthesis, the process by which plants convert sunlight into chemical energy, is a temporary reversal of entropy. This remarkable feat of biological engineering creates order from disorder, building complex molecules from simpler ones. However, this process is not without its cost. Energy is constantly being consumed and dispersed, ultimately contributing to the overall increase in entropy. Even the seemingly stable structures of Earth's ecosystems are subject to the relentless influence of entropy. The flow of energy through food chains, the constant cycling of nutrients, and the intricate web of interactions between species are all manifestations of energy dispersal. The death and decay of organisms, the breakdown of organic matter, and the eventual return of nutrients to the soil are all processes that increase entropy. The second law of thermodynamics, the bedrock of entropy, states that in any closed system, the total entropy will always increase over time. This means that energy is always being dispersed, always moving from a concentrated state to a more diffuse state. This fundamental principle governs everything from the cooling of a cup of coffee to the expansion of the universe itself. The dispersal of energy is not merely a consequence of entropy. It is the very essence of it. Understanding this delicate balance between energy and entropy reveals the profound interconnectedness of all things in the cosmos, from the smallest atom to the vast expanse of space. The universe's story is, in essence, a continuous narrative of energy's dispersal, a breathtaking dance of creation and decay, order and chaos, all driven by this fundamental law. We perceive time as a relentless current, flowing inexorably from the past, through the present, and into the uncertain future. But what truly defines this direction, this arrow of time? Why do we remember the past but not the future? The answer, surprisingly, lies in the subtle yet profound influence of entropy. Imagine a film reel depicting a meticulously arranged set of dominoes, then showing them toppling in a chaotic cascade. Playing the film in reverse would appear utterly unnatural. The dominoes spontaneously reassembling themselves into their original ordered state defies our intuitive understanding of how the world works. This simple illustration encapsulates the essence of entropy's connection to time's arrow. The forward direction of time, the one we experience, is fundamentally linked to the universe's persistent increase in entropy. As entropy increases, the universe transitions from states of lower probability, higher order, to states of higher probability, higher disorder. This transition is irreversible. The spontaneous return to a state of lower entropy is statistically improbable, bordering on impossible. Consider a cup of hot coffee cooling on a table. Heat energy flows from the coffee to the surrounding air, gradually equalizing their temperatures. This process is irreversible. The coffee will not spontaneously reheat itself by drawing energy from the cooler air. This is because the dispersal of energy, the increase in entropy, defines the direction of time's flow in this scenario. The same principle applies on a cosmic scale. Stars, born from the gravitational collapse of gas clouds, are temporary islands of order in a vast sea of entropy. Their radiant energy, released through nuclear fusion, gradually dissipates into space, contributing to the universe's ever-increasing disorder. The birth and death of stars, the formation and dissolution of galaxies, the expansion of the universe itself, these are all processes governed by the relentless increase of entropy, defining the arrow of time. The second law of thermodynamics, with its unwavering assertion of increasing entropy, provides a powerful explanation for the unidirectional nature of time. It dictates that events unfold in a specific sequence, dictated by the progressive increase in disorder. This is not merely a physical law. It's a fundamental aspect of our experience of reality. Our perception of time's passage, our memories, our very understanding of cause and effect, are all inextricably intertwined with the relentless march of entropy. The arrow of time, therefore, is not simply a metaphysical concept, but a direct consequence of the universe's profound tendency towards increasing disorder, a ceaseless unfolding driven by the relentless hand of entropy. It is in this continuous unfolding that we find the essence of time itself. Often, entropy is mistakenly perceived as a force of destruction, a relentless march towards oblivion. However, this perception is incomplete, a simplification of a far more nuanced and intricate process. Entropy is not about destruction in the conventional sense. Rather, it's a fundamental process of transformation, a continuous reshaping of the universe's energy landscape. Imagine a magnificent tree, its branches reaching towards the sun, its leaves rustling in the breeze. As time marches on, leaves fall, branches wither, and the tree eventually returns to the earth, its organic matter decomposing, releasing its constituent elements back into the soil. This seemingly destructive process is, in fact, a magnificent transformation. The nutrients contained within the decaying tree become sustenance for new life, nourishing plants, fungi, and microorganisms. The energy locked within the tree's structure is dispersed, fueling further growth and change within the ecosystem. This cycle of decay and renewal is a testament to entropy's transformative power. The energy released from a dying star doesn't simply vanish. It becomes the raw material for the formation of new stars and planetary systems. The supernova, a spectacular explosion marking the death of a massive star, scatters heavy elements across interstellar space, enriching the cosmic dust clouds from which future stars and planets will condense. This cosmic recycling, this continuous transformation of energy and matter, is the essence of entropy's creative force. Entropy doesn't simply break down, it rearranges. The process, while seemingly destructive on a local scale, facilitates the creation of new structures and forms on a larger scale. The universe, in its relentless drive towards greater disorder, is simultaneously crafting new avenues of complexity and organization. It's a paradox, a dance between destruction and creation, chaos and order. Think of the ocean's waves, constantly crashing and reforming, a continuous cycle of destruction and creation. Each wave, a fleeting moment of organized energy, dissipates its force upon the shore, only to be replaced by another. Yet, this continuous process is not destructive. It is the very essence of the ocean's dynamic nature. It's a constant flow of energy, a continuous transformation, all governed by the second law of thermodynamics. Therefore, let us not view entropy as an enemy, a force of annihilation. Instead, let us embrace it as a fundamental process of transformation, a driving force behind the universe's constant evolution. It is through the dispersal of energy, the increase in disorder, that new forms and structures emerge, shaping the ever-changing landscape of the cosmos. Entropy is not an ending, but a continuous becoming, a constant reshaping of reality, a symphony of creation and decay played out on the grand stage of the universe. It is a process of transformation, not destruction. The universe, governed by the relentless increase of entropy, seems destined for a state of ultimate disorder, a heat death where all energy is uniformly distributed and no further work can be done. Yet, paradoxically, within this relentless march towards chaos, we observe pockets of remarkable order, intricate structures that emerge seemingly from the void. This is the counterintuitive dance of entropy, a paradox that challenges our simple notions of order and disorder. Consider the formation of a snowflake. From the chaotic swirling of water molecules in a supercooled cloud, a structure of exquisite beauty and complexity emerges. Each snowflake, unique in its intricate design, is a testament to the capacity for order to arise from chaos. The energy dispersed in the formation of the snowflake contributes to the overall increase in entropy, yet the snowflake itself represents a temporary decrease in entropy, a localized island of order within a sea of disorder. The same principle applies to the formation of stars and galaxies. From diffuse clouds of gas and dust, vast swirling nebulae, gravitational forces act to condense matter, creating localized regions of order, stars blazing with nuclear fusion, galaxies swirling in majestic cosmic dances. These structures, while temporary, represent a remarkable feat of organization, a testament to the ability of complex systems to self-organize, even as the universe as a whole progresses towards greater disorder. Life itself is a profound example of this paradoxical dance. Living organisms, from the simplest bacteria to the most complex mammals, are intricate structures defying the trend towards disorder. They maintain their internal order by constantly consuming energy, dissipating heat, and increasing the overall entropy of their surroundings. The intricate processes of metabolism, replication, and evolution are all driven by this constant exchange of energy, a delicate balance between order and disorder. The emergence of order from chaos is not a violation of the second law of thermodynamics. Rather, it is a consequence of it. The increase in overall entropy allows for the formation of localized pockets of order. It is like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, creating a statue of exquisite beauty while simultaneously producing a pile of discarded chips and dust. The overall disorder increases, yet the statue represents a localized region of remarkable order. This interplay between order and disorder, this paradoxical dance, is a fundamental aspect of the universe's evolution. It is a process of continuous creation and destruction, a testament to the universe's capacity for both complexity and simplicity. The emergence of order from chaos is a reminder that even in the face of universal decay, the universe continues to surprise and amaze us with its capacity for beauty, complexity, and persistent change. The journey towards maximum entropy is not a static process, but rather a dynamic, ever-evolving dance of order and chaos. The universe, in its relentless pursuit of maximum entropy, might seem a place of ultimate disorder. Yet, nestled within this seemingly chaotic expanse, we find a breathtaking tapestry of complexity. Intricate structures, from the swirling arms of galaxies to the intricate networks of neurons in our brains, emerge spontaneously, defying our initial intuition. This emergence of complexity, far from contradicting the second law of thermodynamics, is actually a consequence of it. Consider the human brain, a marvel of biological engineering. Billions of neurons, each a tiny processing unit, interact in a complex network to create consciousness, thought, and emotion. This intricate structure, this extraordinary complexity, arises from the seemingly chaotic interactions of countless individual components. The energy expended in maintaining this complex system contributes to the overall increase in entropy, yet the brain itself represents a temporary island of order, a testament to the universe's capacity for self-organization. The intricate patterns found in nature, from the branching of trees to the fractal geometry of coastlines, also exemplify this principle. These seemingly random patterns are often governed by simple rules, yet their collective effect is the generation of complex, aesthetically pleasing forms. The chaotic processes of growth and decay, governed by entropy, give rise to these intricate structures, demonstrating how complexity can arise from simplicity through the interplay of basic physical laws. Even in the realm of technology, we see the emergence of complexity. The Internet, a vast network of interconnected computers, is a testament to our ability to create complex systems from simpler components. Each individual computer, a relatively simple machine, contributes to the overall complexity of the network. The interactions between these individual components give rise to a system of unprecedented complexity, a global network of information and communication. The emergence of complexity is not a random occurrence. It's a process governed by the laws of physics and chemistry, guided by forces like gravity, electromagnetism, and chemical reactions. These fundamental forces, interacting with each other and with the environment, create conditions that allow for the spontaneous emergence of complex structures. The second law of thermodynamics, while dictating the overall trend towards disorder, also provides the framework within which complexity can arise. It's a delicate balance, a dance between chaos and order, a testament to the universe's inherent creativity. The process is like a river carving its way through a landscape. The seemingly chaotic flow of water, driven by gravity, erodes the land, creating intricate patterns and formations. The overall disorder increases, yet the resulting landscape is far more complex than the initial smooth surface. This process, driven by entropy, is a continuous cycle of creation and destruction, where complexity emerges from the interplay of simple rules and chaotic processes. The universe, in its chaotic grandeur, is constantly creating intricate structures, demonstrating the astonishing power of self-organization and the beauty of emergent complexity. Imagine a swirling nebula, a vast cloud of gas and dust, seemingly chaotic and without form. Yet, within this apparent disorder, the seeds of complexity are sown. Gravity, a fundamental force of the universe, acts as a sculptor, subtly shaping the nebula's structure. Regions of higher density attract more matter, initiating a process of self-organization that ultimately leads to the birth of stars. This is self-organization at a cosmic scale, a beautiful illustration of how order can emerge from chaos. Self-organization isn't confined to the grand sweep of cosmic events. It's a principle woven into the fabric of life itself. Consider the intricate patterns found in a honeycomb. Bees, individually following simple rules, collectively construct a remarkably efficient and elegant structure. No architect designs the honeycomb. It arises spontaneously through the decentralized interactions of countless individual bees, each responding to local stimuli and contributing to the overall design. The branching patterns of trees, the swirling shapes of seashells, and the mesmerizing complexity of a snowflake all speak to this principle. These intricate forms are not the result of centralized control. Instead, they emerge through local interactions and energy flows. Simple rules governing the growth and development of these systems lead to complex and often beautiful structures. Think of a flock of birds in flight, their movements seemingly chaotic yet coordinated. Each bird adjusts its position based on the movements of its immediate neighbors, creating a fluid, ever-shifting pattern. The flock as a whole exhibits a level of organization far beyond the capabilities of any single bird. This emergent behavior, where complex patterns arise from simple interactions, is a hallmark of self-organization. This principle extends to the molecular level. The intricate structures of proteins, the building blocks of life, arise through the self-assembly of amino acids. These molecules, guided by their chemical properties and interactions, spontaneously fold into complex three-dimensional shapes. The specific shape of each protein determines its function, highlighting the profound implications of self-organization for life itself. Self-organization is a process that transcends scale, from the formation of stars to the intricate workings of cellular machinery. It's a testament to the elegance and efficiency of nature's designs, a demonstration of how complex order can arise from simple rules and local interactions. The seemingly chaotic universe, through the subtle but powerful force of self-organization, continually births beauty and complexity, even as it marches inexorably towards its ultimate state of equilibrium. This inherent capacity for self-organization is a profound aspect of the universe's ingenuity, a continuous display of the beautiful dance between order and disorder. Imagine a perfectly ordered deck of cards, each suit neatly arranged in ascending order. This represents a state of low entropy, a high degree of order. Now shuffle the deck. The order disappears, replaced by randomness, and the entropy increases. This simple analogy captures the essence of the relationship between information and entropy. Entropy, as we've explored, is a measure of disorder or randomness. But what about order? How do we quantify it? This is where information comes in. Information, in a thermodynamic sense, can be seen as a measure of the reduction in uncertainty. In our card example, the perfectly ordered deck contains a significant amount of information because it tells us precisely where each card is located. The shuffled deck, on the other hand, contains less information, as the location of each card is uncertain. The connection between information and entropy is profound. The more information a system possesses, the lower its entropy. Conversely, a system with high entropy contains little information. This relationship is expressed mathematically through the concept of information entropy, a measure that quantifies the amount of uncertainty or randomness within a system. Consider the intricate complexity of a living organism. A human being, for example, is a highly organized system, far from equilibrium. Maintaining this intricate structure requires a constant input of energy, a process that inevitably increases the overall entropy of the universe. However, the organism itself represents a temporary island of order, a pocket of low entropy sustained by the flow of information. This information, encoded in DNA and processed through complex biological pathways, guides the development and maintenance of the organism's structure and function. Life, therefore, can be seen as a sophisticated information processing system, constantly fighting against the relentless tide of entropy. This struggle against entropy is not limited to living organisms. Crystals, for instance, represent highly ordered structures characterized by low entropy. The formation of a crystal involves a reduction in entropy, driven by the interactions between individual atoms or molecules. The resulting crystal structure encodes information about the underlying physical and chemical processes that led to its formation. Even seemingly chaotic systems, like a turbulent river or a swirling galaxy, contain information. The patterns and structures within these systems, while seemingly random, are governed by underlying physical laws and interactions. The information contained within these systems reflects the history of their development and the processes that shape their evolution. The universe, in its entirety, is a complex interplay of information and entropy. The relentless march towards maximum entropy is counteracted by the emergence of localized pockets of order, sustained by the flow of information. Life, with its intricate complexity and capacity for information processing, stands as a remarkable testament to this delicate balance. It is a continuous, dynamic interplay, a constant dance between the creation and destruction of order, a breathtaking spectacle playing out on the grand stage of the cosmos. The universe, in its constant striving for equilibrium, simultaneously fosters the conditions for complexity and order to emerge, a testament to its inherent duality and remarkable capacity for creation. Life, in all its breathtaking diversity, presents a captivating paradox. It thrives on order, meticulously maintaining intricate structures and processes in a universe relentlessly driven towards chaos. This seemingly impossible feat is achieved through a constant, dynamic struggle against the second law of thermodynamics, a struggle that requires a continuous expenditure of energy. Consider the human body, a marvel of biological engineering. Trillions of cells, each a self-contained unit of remarkable complexity, cooperate flawlessly to maintain the organism's overall integrity. This coordination requires a constant flow of energy, obtained primarily through the metabolic breakdown of food. This process, however, doesn't simply provide energy. It actively combats entropy. Metabolic processes are far from perfectly efficient. A significant portion of the energy derived from food is released as heat, contributing to the overall increase in entropy of the universe. Yet, the energy that is harnessed allows the body to maintain its highly organized structure, to repair damaged tissues, and to synthesize new molecules, all processes that actively counteract the tendency towards disorder. The information encoded within our DNA is another crucial element in life's fight against entropy. This genetic blueprint dictates the construction and maintenance of the organism, ensuring that the complex machinery of life operates smoothly. DNA replication, a process of extraordinary fidelity, preserves this precious information, passing it on to future generations. The incredible accuracy of DNA replication, although not perfect, is a testament to life's unwavering commitment to maintaining order in the face of entropy's relentless assault. But the story doesn't end with DNA. The intricate networks of biological pathways, the sophisticated regulatory mechanisms controlling gene expression, and the remarkable capacity for adaptation and evolution, all these are manifestations of life's ongoing struggle against the universal tendency toward disorder. Each tiny step, each molecular interaction, contributes to this monumental effort, a continuous fight against the tide of chaos. The existence of life is, therefore, a temporary deviation from the universe's inexorable march towards maximum entropy. It's a beautiful, fleeting rebellion, a testament to the remarkable capacity of matter to organize itself into complex, self-sustaining systems. Life's fight against entropy is a constant, dynamic process, a ceaseless battle waged at every level, from the molecular to the macroscopic. And it is in this very struggle, this continuous defiance of the inevitable, that the true wonder and significance of life reside. The ephemeral nature of this defiance only serves to heighten its profound beauty and significance. It is a dance with fate, a fleeting moment of order in a universe yearning for equilibrium, a poignant reminder of life's precious and impermanent nature. Gaze out into the vast expanse of the cosmos. Imagine the countless stars, each a fiery furnace forging elements in its core, a testament to the universe's dynamic energy. Yet, even these majestic celestial bodies, these titans of light and heat, are subject to the relentless march of entropy. Their fiery brilliance, a symbol of vibrant energy, is ultimately destined to fade, their light extinguished in the cold embrace of cosmic time. The concept of heat death, a term that evokes a sense of profound finality, represents the ultimate fate of the universe according to the second law of thermodynamics. It's a state of maximum entropy, a condition where all energy is uniformly distributed, rendering the universe a cold, dark, and lifeless expanse. No further work can be done, no processes can occur. All is stillness, a chilling equilibrium. Imagine the universe as a vast, intricate clockwork mechanism. Stars are born and die, galaxies collide and merge, and life itself arises and fades, all part of this grand cosmic dance. But this dance, however magnificent, is ultimately finite. As time marches on, the universe's energy, initially concentrated in stars and galaxies, gradually dissipates. This energy spreads, becoming increasingly diffuse and unavailable for work. The process is gradual, unfolding over unimaginable timescales. Stars will eventually exhaust their nuclear fuel, fading into dim embers. Galaxies will drift apart, their interactions becoming increasingly rare. Black holes, those enigmatic cosmic behemoths, will eventually evaporate through a process known as Hawking radiation, releasing their stored energy into the ever-expanding void. The universe will continue to expand, its fabric stretching ever thinner, its density decreasing. This expansion will eventually dilute the remaining energy to such an extent that even the faintest glimmer of light will be extinguished. The universe will become a vast, cold, and empty expanse, a testament to the ultimate triumph of entropy. This doesn't mean the universe will simply cease to exist. Rather, it will reach a state of thermal equilibrium, a state of maximum entropy where all energy is evenly distributed, making it unavailable to drive any further change. It's a state of utter stillness, a cosmic slumber from which there is no awakening. The heat death of the universe is not a sudden cataclysm, but a slow, inexorable process, a gradual fading into an unchanging state. It's a humbling perspective, reminding us of the finite nature of all things, even the universe itself. Yet, this understanding, far from being depressing, offers a profound appreciation for the preciousness of the present moment, the vibrant energy that surrounds us, and the fleeting beauty of existence within this grand cosmic drama. Each moment, each star, each life, is a precious and temporary counterpoint to the ultimate fate of the universe, a testament to the remarkable power of creation in the face of inevitable decay. The prospect of the universe's heat death, a state of ultimate entropy and cosmic stillness, evokes profound philosophical questions. What is the meaning of our existence, our brief flicker of consciousness, in the face of such an inevitable and overwhelming end? Is our striving, our creativity, our love, ultimately meaningless in the grand scheme of a universe destined for cold, silent oblivion? These are questions that have haunted humanity for millennia. The vastness of the cosmos, the immensity of time, and the relentless march of entropy can feel overwhelming, capable of dwarfing our individual experiences and aspirations. Yet, perhaps the very contemplation of this ultimate fate can lead to a deeper appreciation for the preciousness of our existence. The fact that our lives are finite, that our time is limited, can paradoxically enhance its value. Knowing that our time is fleeting can inspire us to live more fully, to embrace the beauty and wonder around us, and to cherish the connections we forge with others. The universe's eventual heat death does not diminish the significance of our individual lives. Rather, it underscores their profound importance. The struggle against entropy, inherent in the very nature of life, is a testament to the remarkable capacity of matter to organize itself into complex and self-sustaining systems. Our capacity for thought, for creativity, for love, these are all expressions of this struggle, reminders of the extraordinary power that resides within us. Even in the face of cosmic insignificance, we remain significant to ourselves and to those we love. The universe's journey toward heat death may be inevitable, but the path it takes is filled with incredible complexity and dynamism. Stars are born and die, galaxies collide and merge, life arises and flourishes. This incredible tapestry of cosmic events, this vibrant symphony of creation and destruction, is all part of the grand narrative of the universe. Our place within this narrative is unique and irreplaceable. Perhaps the true meaning of existence is not found in some grand cosmic purpose, but in the experience itself, in the joy of discovery, the thrill of creation, and the profound connections we share with one another. The universe's eventual heat death does not diminish the value of these experiences. It highlights their preciousness, their ephemeral beauty. We are but fleeting moments in the grand cosmic drama, but within those moments, we can create meaning, forge connections, and leave our mark on the universe. So, let us embrace the wonder of the cosmos, the beauty of existence, and the preciousness of our time. Let us live fully, love deeply, and create boldly, knowing that even in the face of ultimate entropy, our lives possess an inherent and irreplaceable value. Our ephemeral existence, a fleeting rebellion against the inevitable, becomes a testament to the resilience and beauty of life itself. Our story, though finite, is a part of the universe's ongoing narrative, a unique and precious contribution to the cosmic tapestry. We perceive time as a relentless flow, a unidirectional current carrying us from the past, through the present, and into the future. This perception, this inherent directionality of time, is intimately linked to the concept of entropy. Time's arrow, as it's often called, points in the same direction as the ever-increasing disorder of the universe. Imagine a perfectly ordered system, a stack of neatly arranged cards, for instance. With a single shuffle, that order is lost, replaced by randomness. You could spend hours trying to rearrange the cards back to their original order, but the chances of achieving this by random shuffling are infinitesimally small. This illustrates the irreversible nature of entropy. The universe tends towards disorder, and this tendency defines the direction of time's arrow. The second law of thermodynamics, the bedrock of our understanding of entropy, dictates that the total entropy of an isolated system can only increase over time. This means that the universe as a whole is constantly becoming more disordered, more random. This increase in disorder isn't a matter of choice. It's a fundamental law of physics, as inescapable as gravity itself. Consider the formation of a snowflake. The intricate crystalline structure of a snowflake, a stunning example of order arising from chaos, represents a temporary decrease in entropy. But this order is temporary, the snowflake destined to melt, its delicate structure dissolving into a disordered puddle of water. The melting process represents an increase in entropy, a return to a state of greater randomness. This fundamental irreversibility is what sets the arrow of time. We can remember the past, but we cannot change it. We can anticipate the future, but we cannot fully determine it. The past is fixed, the future uncertain, and this asymmetry is directly related to the increase in entropy over time. Time's arrow, therefore, is not simply a subjective human construct, but a fundamental aspect of the physical universe, inextricably linked to the second law of thermodynamics. The universe's journey toward maximum entropy, its ultimate heat death, is not just a destination. It is the defining characteristic of time's flow itself. The inexorable increase in disorder, the constant dispersal of energy, dictates the unidirectional nature of time. The arrow of time, pointing ever onward towards greater entropy, is a testament to the fundamental laws governing our universe. It is a reminder that time is not merely a dimension, but a powerful force shaping the universe's evolution, driving its inexorable march toward a state of ultimate equilibrium. The beauty and complexity of the universe, the fleeting moments of order and organization, are all temporary counterpoints to the overarching trend of increasing entropy. Each moment, each experience, each fleeting instance of order is a precious rebellion against the inevitable. The understanding of time's arrow, intimately connected to the ever-increasing entropy of the universe, allows us to appreciate the exquisite and temporary nature of our existence. It is a profound perspective, shaping our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The relentless march of entropy, the universe's inexorable drift towards disorder, compels us to confront profound questions about the nature of reality. What does it mean to exist in a universe governed by this fundamental law? Is our perception of time, our experience of life, merely a transient ripple on the surface of a vast, entropic ocean? The second law of thermodynamics, with its unwavering prediction of a universe destined for heat death, challenges our most cherished assumptions about the cosmos. It suggests that the vibrant, complex reality we inhabit is, in the grand scheme of things, a temporary anomaly, a fleeting moment of order amidst a sea of ever-increasing chaos. This perspective can be both humbling and liberating. Humbling, because it reminds us of our own insignificance in the face of cosmic immensity. Liberating, because it encourages us to appreciate the preciousness of our existence, the ephemeral beauty of our lives, and the significance of our experiences. We are, after all, temporary islands of order in a universe steadily trending towards disorder. The arrow of time, inextricably linked to entropy, further complicates our understanding of reality. The unidirectional flow of time, from past to future, is not simply a subjective human construct but a fundamental aspect of the physical universe. This inherent directionality raises questions about the nature of causality, the relationship between cause and effect, and the very fabric of space-time itself. Does the relentless march of entropy imply a predetermined trajectory for the universe, a preordained destiny? Or does the inherent randomness of entropy allow for the possibility of unforeseen events, unexpected outcomes, and unpredictable paths? The answer, perhaps, lies in the delicate interplay between deterministic laws and probabilistic events, a dance between order and chaos that defines the universe's ongoing evolution. The philosophical implications of entropy extend beyond the realm of cosmology. It challenges our understanding of consciousness, the nature of life, and the meaning of existence. If our universe is destined for a state of maximum entropy, a cold, lifeless equilibrium, does this diminish the significance of our lives? Or does it, instead, amplify the preciousness of our fleeting existence, underscoring the importance of each moment, each experience, each connection we make? Perhaps the true meaning of existence lies not in some grand cosmic purpose, but in the very act of existing, in the vibrant tapestry of life that unfolds against the backdrop of universal entropy. Our capacity for thought, for creativity, for love, is a remarkable testament to the resilience of order in a universe that constantly strives towards disorder. We are, in a sense, living embodiments of the universe's ongoing struggle against entropy. The contemplation of entropy and its effects on reality is not a path to despair, but a journey of self-discovery. It invites us to appreciate the fleeting nature of our existence, to cherish the moments of order and beauty amidst the prevailing chaos, and to find meaning in the unique and irreplaceable contributions we make to the universe's ongoing narrative. Our lives, though finite, are a testament to the universe's extraordinary capacity for creating complexity, beauty, and meaning from the inevitable march of entropy. Human consciousness, that ephemeral flicker of awareness amidst the vast expanse of the universe, presents a fascinating paradox within the context of entropy. We experience time as a linear progression, a relentless flow from past to future, yet the universe itself seems to operate under a different set of rules. Our subjective experience of time, with its sharp distinctions between past, present, and future, contrasts sharply with the universe's relentless march towards a state of maximum entropy where these distinctions ultimately blur. The arrow of time, dictated by the second law of thermodynamics, points towards increasing disorder. Yet, within our minds, we construct intricate narratives, build memories, and project into the future. We create order not simply in the physical world around us, but within the very fabric of our consciousness. This act of creation, this imposition of order onto the flow of experience, seems to defy the universal tendency towards disorder. How do we reconcile this inherent conflict between the entropic universe and the ordered nature of our conscious experience? Perhaps the answer lies in the very nature of consciousness itself. Our minds are not passive observers of the universe. They are active participants, shaping and interpreting our experiences, imposing patterns and meaning onto a world that is inherently random. The human brain, a complex network of billions of neurons, constantly processes information, filters stimuli, and constructs a subjective reality. This process, far from being a passive reflection of the external world, involves active selection, interpretation, and organization. We select what we pay attention to, we filter out irrelevant information, and we construct narratives that make sense of our experiences. This act of interpretation is, in a sense, a temporary defiance of entropy, a small-scale rebellion against the universe's inexorable drift towards disorder. The subjective experience of time, therefore, is not merely a passive reflection of the universe's temporal flow. It is an active construction, a product of our consciousness. Our memories, our expectations, and our emotions all shape our perception of time, creating a subjective reality that differs significantly from the objective reality of the universe's entropic march. The relationship between entropy and human consciousness, therefore, is not one of simple opposition, but of complex interplay. We are, in a sense, temporary islands of order within a sea of chaos, actively constructing meaning and purpose in a universe that is ultimately driven towards disorder. The very act of being conscious, of experiencing the world, is a remarkable testament to the universe's capacity for creating order from chaos, even as it inexorably moves towards a state of maximum entropy. Our consciousness, then, is a precious and ephemeral flame, burning bright against the backdrop of the universe's eventual cooling. The concept of free will, our perceived ability to make choices independent of external determination, finds itself in a fascinating dance with the seemingly deterministic nature of the universe governed by entropy. At first glance, the relentless march towards disorder, the unwavering increase in entropy, might suggest a universe governed by immutable laws, leaving little room for genuine choice. Each event, it seems, is a consequence of prior events, a cascade of causality stretching back to the very beginning of time. Yet, the beauty of the universe lies in its intricate balance between determinism and chance. While the laws of physics dictate the fundamental framework of reality, they don't dictate every single detail. Quantum mechanics, for example, introduces an element of randomness, an inherent unpredictability at the most fundamental level of existence. This probabilistic nature of reality creates a space for contingency, for unforeseen events, for the emergence of novelty. Within this complex interplay of deterministic laws and probabilistic events, the concept of free will finds a fertile ground for exploration. Our choices, while influenced by a myriad of factors, genetics, environment, experiences, are not entirely predetermined. The inherent randomness of the universe, the probabilistic nature of quantum events, provides a degree of freedom, a space for genuine choice, even within the context of entropic increase. Consider the seemingly random connections we make in life, the serendipitous encounters that alter the course of our existence. These encounters, while perhaps influenced by a multitude of prior events, are not entirely predictable. The very act of choosing one path over another, of making a decision with lasting consequences, is a testament to our ability to navigate the complex landscape of possibilities presented by the universe. The idea of free will, therefore, is not necessarily incompatible with the entropic nature of the universe. Instead, it finds its expression within the interplay of determinism and chance, of order and disorder. Our choices, while influenced by the laws of physics and the constraints of our environment, are not wholly determined. The element of chance, the inherent randomness of quantum events, provides a fertile ground for genuine agency, for the exercise of free will. We are not mere puppets of fate, but active participants in the unfolding narrative of the universe, shaping our own destinies within the constraints imposed by entropy's relentless march. Our choices, however small, are ripples in the entropic ocean, contributing to the ever-evolving complexity of existence. The universe's drive toward disorder provides the canvas, and our free will, the brushstrokes that paint the picture of our lives. The vast, indifferent expanse of the cosmos, governed by the relentless increase of entropy, might at first seem to offer little solace to the human yearning for meaning. Faced with the ultimate heat-death of the universe, a state of maximum disorder where all energy is evenly distributed and no further work can be done, the search for purpose can feel like a futile exercise against an overwhelming tide. Yet, it is precisely this confrontation with the inevitable that sharpens the human desire for meaning, for order, for connection. Our minds, these intricate islands of order within the sea of cosmic chaos, are wired to seek patterns, to find meaning in the seemingly random tapestry of existence. We construct narratives, create art, build communities, all in an attempt to impose order on the inherent disorder of the universe. This drive, this inherent human need to find significance in a universe seemingly devoid of inherent purpose, is perhaps the most profound testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The awareness of entropy, far from extinguishing our search for meaning, fuels it. The knowledge that our time is finite, that our individual existence is a fleeting moment in the vast expanse of cosmic time, enhances the preciousness of each experience, each connection, each act of creation. The ephemeral nature of life, its delicate balance against the overwhelming tide of entropy, underscores the importance of cherishing the present moment, of finding meaning in the connections we forge and the contributions we make. The search for meaning is not about escaping the reality of entropy, but about embracing it. It is about finding purpose within the constraints of time and the inevitability of decay. It is about acknowledging the transient nature of our existence, while simultaneously celebrating the beauty and complexity of life's fleeting dance against the backdrop of universal disorder. The universe may be indifferent to our search for meaning, but our search itself, our relentless pursuit of purpose in the face of the inevitable, is a testament to our enduring spirit, a defiant act of creation in the face of cosmic decay. The meaning we find, therefore, is not imposed upon us by the universe, but rather created by us, through our actions, our relationships, our contributions to the world. It is a meaning born of our own conscious experience, a narrative we weave from the threads of our lives, a tapestry of order that we create in the face of universal disorder. This inherent human capacity to find meaning in a seemingly meaningless universe is, perhaps, the most remarkable defiance of entropy of all. And it is in this very defiance, in this relentless pursuit of purpose, that we find the true beauty and enduring significance of our existence. From the subatomic realm to the grand scale of the cosmos, entropy weaves its intricate pattern throughout the universe. Consider the dance of particles, their ceaseless interactions governed by the probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics. Each collision, each decay, each quantum fluctuation contributes to the ever-increasing disorder of the universe. This fundamental principle, the second law of thermodynamics, is not merely a scientific abstraction, but a fundamental aspect of reality itself, shaping the very fabric of existence. On a larger scale, we see entropy's influence in the swirling patterns of weather systems, the relentless erosion of mountains, the slow but inexorable cooling of stars. These processes, seemingly disparate, are all manifestations of the same underlying principle: the universe's relentless drive towards equilibrium, towards a state of maximum disorder. It is a cosmic ballet of decay, a grand symphony of randomness playing out across the vast expanse of space and time. Yet, within this grand narrative of decay, pockets of order spontaneously arise. Stars ignite, galaxies coalesce, and life itself emerges as a temporary defiance of entropy's relentless march. These localized pockets of order, these temporary islands of complexity, are not exceptions to the rule, but rather manifestations of the universe's inherent capacity for both chaos and breathtaking beauty. They are the fleeting moments of order that arise within the overwhelming tide of disorder, the ephemeral sparks of creativity that illuminate the cosmic canvas. The implications of entropy for our understanding of the cosmos are profound. It provides a framework for understanding the arrow of time, the direction in which events unfold. It helps us to comprehend the inevitable fate of the universe, a state of maximum entropy known as heat death, where energy is uniformly distributed and no further work can be done. This ultimate fate, however distant, underscores the preciousness of the present moment, the beauty of the temporary order that arises within the vast expanse of cosmic time. However, the story of entropy is not one of mere decline and decay. It is a story of constant change, of transformation, of the emergence of new structures and patterns from the ashes of the old. Even as the universe marches towards its ultimate fate, it continues to create, to evolve, to surprise us with its boundless complexity. The relentless increase of entropy is not an end, but a process, a continuous unfolding of reality, a cosmic drama playing out across the vast canvas of time and space. And within this drama, our own fleeting existence finds its meaning, its purpose, its profound and ephemeral beauty. Gazing into the vast expanse of the cosmos, we find ourselves contemplating not only its present state but also its ultimate destiny. The relentless increase of entropy, the universe's inexorable drift towards a state of maximum disorder, paints a picture of a future far removed from the vibrant tapestry of existence we know today. This future, often referred to as heat death, is a state of thermodynamic equilibrium, where energy is evenly distributed and no further work can be done. It is a chilling prospect, a universe devoid of the dynamic processes that shape the cosmos as we understand it. But the path to this ultimate fate is not a simple, linear progression. The universe's future is a complex tapestry woven from the threads of gravity, dark energy, and the ever-increasing entropy itself. Will the expansion of the universe continue indefinitely, stretching galaxies apart until they are beyond our reach? Or will gravity eventually halt the expansion, leading to a big crunch, a collapse back into a singularity? These are questions that continue to captivate scientists and philosophers alike. Even within the framework of heat death, the possibilities are diverse. Some theoretical models suggest that pockets of localized order might persist, even as the universe as a whole descends into a state of maximum entropy. These pockets, though fleeting and ultimately destined to fade, could represent the last embers of complexity in a universe otherwise consumed by uniformity. Imagine isolated regions where energy fluctuations momentarily create temporary islands of order, ephemeral sparks of activity in a sea of stillness. These fleeting islands might be the last vestiges of the dynamic universe we know, a poignant reminder of the creative power of even a dying cosmos. The ultimate fate of matter and energy remains a subject of ongoing scientific inquiry. Will matter decay completely, leaving behind only a uniform soup of elementary particles? Or will new forms of matter emerge, defying our current understanding of physics? The possibilities are vast and largely speculative, constrained only by the fundamental laws of physics as we currently understand them. Regardless of the specific scenario that unfolds, the journey towards heat death is a cosmic narrative of profound change and transformation. It is a story of the universe's inevitable evolution, a testament to the power of entropy to shape the cosmos on the grandest of scales. While the ultimate fate of the universe may seem bleak, the journey itself, the unfolding of this grand cosmic drama, holds a certain awe-inspiring beauty. It is a journey that reminds us of the preciousness of the present moment, the beauty of the temporary order that exists within the vast expanse of cosmic time. Our fleeting existence, a temporary defiance of entropy's relentless march, becomes all the more precious in light of this vast and ultimately uncertain future. Often, we perceive entropy solely through the lens of decay and disintegration. We see the rusting of iron, the crumbling of stone, the fading of vibrant colors, and we associate these processes with loss and decline. Yet, within this seemingly bleak perspective lies a profound and often overlooked beauty. The universe's relentless drive toward disorder is not simply a destructive force. It is the very engine of creation, transformation, and renewal. Consider the majestic cycle of a star's life. From its fiery birth in a nebula to its brilliant adulthood, burning brightly, fueled by nuclear fusion, to its eventual death, collapsing into a white dwarf, neutron star, or black hole. Each stage is a testament to the elegance of entropy. The energy released during a star's life, the very light that illuminates our night sky, is a direct consequence of the relentless increase in entropy. It is a breathtaking display of cosmic transformation, a grand spectacle of creation and decay intertwined in an intricate dance. This same principle applies to the processes occurring on Earth. The relentless erosion of mountains, the slow but inexorable reshaping of coastlines, the decomposition of organic matter. These are not acts of destruction, but rather essential components of the planet's dynamic equilibrium. The nutrients released through decay enrich the soil, nourishing new life. The sediment carried by rivers builds new land, reshaping continents over vast spans of time. The very air we breathe is a product of the decomposition of countless organisms throughout Earth's history. Even the human body, a temporary bastion of order, participates in this grand cycle. Our cells are constantly being renewed, old ones dying and being replaced, a testament to the continuous process of creation and destruction that defines life itself. The very processes that lead to our eventual demise are integral to the cycle of life, releasing the building blocks of our being to be incorporated into the fabric of the world around us. The beauty of decay, therefore, lies not in the absence of order, but in the intricate dance between order and disorder, creation and destruction. It is in the understanding that these seemingly disparate processes are fundamentally interconnected, part of a larger, grander design. It is in recognizing that decay is not an ending, but a transformation, a necessary prelude to the emergence of something new. In the heart of entropy's relentless march, we find not only the universe's inevitable fate, but also the breathtaking elegance of its continuous, ever-changing dynamism. It is a cycle of rebirth, a testament to the universe's boundless creativity and its capacity for constant renewal. And within this cycle, we find our place, our purpose, our fleeting yet significant contribution to the ongoing cosmic drama. The vastness of cosmic time, the relentless march of entropy, can feel overwhelming, even terrifying. The prospect of a universe descending into a state of ultimate disorder, a heat death where all energy is evenly distributed, might seem bleak, a cosmic tragedy. Yet, to view entropy solely through this lens is to miss a profound truth. Entropy is not an enemy to be fought, but a fundamental aspect of existence, a dance partner in the grand cosmic waltz. Instead of resisting the inevitable, we can choose to embrace it. To accept entropy is not to surrender to despair, but to understand the nature of reality on its deepest level. It is to recognize that change is the only constant, that everything is in a state of flux, a continuous process of becoming and unbecoming. The universe is not a static entity, but a dynamic system, forever evolving, forever transforming. Consider the ephemeral nature of snowflakes, each a unique masterpiece of crystalline perfection, yet destined to melt, returning their constituent parts to the world. Their fleeting existence is not a tragedy, but a testament to the beauty of impermanence. The very fact that they exist, however briefly, is a celebration of order arising from chaos, a temporary defiance of entropy's relentless pull. Similarly, our own lives, though finite, are precious precisely because they are temporary. The knowledge of our mortality should not fill us with dread, but inspire us to live fully, to embrace each moment with passion and gratitude. Our existence is a fleeting spark of order in a universe tending towards disorder, and it is this very ephemerality that gives our lives their profound significance. To embrace the inevitable is to find peace in the impermanence of all things. It is to appreciate the beauty of the transient, the ephemeral nature of existence, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy. It is to understand that entropy is not a force of destruction, but a fundamental principle that governs the universe, allowing for the emergence of order, the creation of beauty, and the continuous cycle of renewal. Rather than fearing the ultimate fate of the universe, we can find wonder in the journey itself. The vast tapestry of the cosmos, woven from the threads of time and entropy, is a masterpiece of unimaginable complexity and beauty, and our lives, though brief, are an integral part of this grand narrative, a testament to the universe's incredible capacity for both order and chaos, creation and destruction. Embrace the inevitable, for within its embrace lies not only acceptance, but also a profound appreciation for the precious, fleeting beauty of existence itself. We often associate creativity with order, with meticulous planning and precise execution. We envision the artist meticulously crafting their masterpiece, the architect carefully designing a building, the writer painstakingly constructing a narrative. Yet, a closer look reveals a surprising connection between creativity and entropy, between order and disorder, between the predictable and the unpredictable. Consider the seemingly chaotic process of brainstorming. Ideas are tossed around, some discarded, others refined, connections made unexpectedly, leading to breakthroughs that would have been impossible through purely logical, linear thinking. This creative process thrives on a certain level of randomness, a willingness to embrace the unexpected, to allow for the emergence of novel combinations and unforeseen possibilities. The act of writing itself can be a chaotic process. The initial draft may be messy, full of inconsistencies and contradictions. Yet within this apparent disorder lies the potential for something beautiful and profound. The act of editing, of refining and shaping the raw material, is a process of gradually imposing order. But the initial spark, the creative impulse, often arises from a state of controlled chaos. Similarly, scientific discovery often involves a degree of serendipity, of unexpected results leading to new insights and breakthroughs. The accidental discovery of penicillin, for example, was a remarkable testament to the power of chance, a happy accident that transformed medicine. Many scientific discoveries are born from failures, from unexpected results that challenge existing assumptions and lead to new avenues of exploration. The beauty of this connection between entropy and creativity lies in the realization that innovation is not always a linear process. It often requires a willingness to embrace the unexpected, to step outside the confines of established frameworks, to allow for the emergence of novel ideas from a state of apparent disorder. The creative process, like the universe itself, is a dynamic interplay between order and chaos, a dance between the predictable and the unpredictable. It is in the embracing of this apparent chaos, this creative entropy, that we find the true wellspring of innovation. It is in the willingness to abandon rigid structures, to allow for the unexpected, that we unlock the potential for truly groundbreaking ideas. Creativity, therefore, is not simply the imposition of order, but the masterful orchestration of both order and disorder, a testament to the universe's capacity for both breathtaking complexity and chaotic beauty. The very fabric of creativity is woven from the threads of entropy, a constant reminder that true innovation often emerges from the unexpected, from the embrace of the seemingly disordered and unpredictable. Life, in its breathtaking complexity, stands as a testament to the universe's capacity to defy, at least temporarily, the relentless march of entropy. Consider the humble bacterium, a single-celled organism battling the constant threat of decay and disorder. It thrives, replicates, and evolves, a tiny rebellion against the universal tendency toward equilibrium. This resilience, this capacity to adapt and survive, is a direct consequence of the interplay between life and entropy. Evolution, the grand narrative of life on Earth, is fundamentally a story of adaptation. a constant struggle to maintain order in the face of entropy's relentless pull. Through the process of natural selection, organisms that are better equipped to cope with the challenges of their environment, be it scarcity of resources, extreme temperatures, or the onslaught of disease, are more likely to survive and reproduce, passing on their advantageous traits to their offspring. This constant adaptation is a testament to life's ingenuity, its remarkable capacity to harness energy and resources to maintain its intricate structures and functions. From the microscopic intricacies of cellular processes to the macroscopic complexity of ecosystems, life's resilience is a breathtaking display of order emerging from the chaos. It's a dance with entropy, a delicate balance between creation and decay. Think of the intricate mechanisms that allow organisms to regulate their internal temperature, to repair damaged tissues, to defend themselves against pathogens. These are all manifestations of life's constant battle against entropy, a testament to its remarkable ability to maintain order in the face of disorder. The very act of staying alive is a constant struggle against the forces of decay, an ongoing defiance of the second law of thermodynamics. This continuous adaptation is not just a survival strategy, it's a source of innovation and diversity. The vast array of life forms on Earth, each uniquely adapted to its particular niche, is a testament to the power of evolution, a testament to the creative potential that emerges from the interplay between life and entropy. The more we understand this dance, the more we appreciate the remarkable resilience and ingenuity of life itself. The struggle against entropy is not a defeat, but a creative process that constantly shapes and reshapes the tapestry of life, making it ever more resilient and diverse. Gaze up at the night sky, a breathtaking expanse of stars stretching across the infinite canvas of the cosmos. Each twinkling point of light represents a sun, a fiery furnace of nuclear fusion, a testament to the universe's immense energy and scale. Yet, even these celestial giants, these titans of cosmic energy, are subject to the relentless march of entropy. They burn brightly, then fade, eventually succumbing to the inevitable pull towards disorder. Our own planet, a tiny blue marble suspended in the vastness of space, is but a fleeting moment in this grand cosmic narrative. We, the inhabitants of this pale blue dot, are temporary custodians of a precious order, a brief rebellion against the inexorable tide of entropy. Our lives, measured in decades, are but a blink of an eye compared to the vast timescale of the universe. This awareness of our fleeting existence, however, should not be a source of despair, but rather a catalyst for deeper appreciation. It is a call to cherish the present moment, to savor the beauty and wonder that surround us. The sunrises and sunsets, the laughter of children, the love shared between friends and family. These are the precious moments that illuminate our short time on this planet. Understanding entropy allows us to appreciate the transient nature of all things, the impermanence that lies at the heart of existence. It's a reminder that everything is in constant flux, constantly changing, constantly evolving. This understanding can be both liberating and grounding. It frees us from the illusion of permanence, allowing us to embrace the present moment with greater intensity. It connects us to the grand cosmic narrative, placing our own lives within the larger context of the universe's ongoing evolution. The beauty of a flower, the warmth of a hug, the joy of a shared experience, these are fleeting moments, precious gifts in the face of entropy's relentless march. They are reminders of the exquisite order that emerges from the chaos, the temporary defiance of the inevitable. Let us cherish these moments, these brief respites from the universal tendency toward disorder, and find solace in their fleeting beauty. For in the face of the infinite, it is the finite that holds the greatest value. Let us embrace our place in this grand cosmic narrative, not with fear, but with gratitude and awe. Let us live fully, in the present moment, aware of our fleeting existence, but determined to make the most of our time on this beautiful, chaotic, and ultimately magnificent planet. As we contemplate the vastness of the universe and the relentless march of entropy, a profound appreciation for order emerges. It's not simply a matter of opposing chaos, but of recognizing the exquisite beauty and intricacy that arises from the delicate balance between these opposing forces. Consider the intricate patterns of a snowflake, each one unique, a testament to the elegance of order emerging from the random collisions of water molecules. The formation of galaxies, the swirling nebulae of cosmic dust, the intricate dance of celestial bodies, these are all expressions of order, temporary islands of structure in the vast ocean of entropy. They are reminders that order is not merely the absence of chaos, but a distinct and powerful force in its own right, capable of generating beauty and complexity beyond our wildest imaginings. The human experience itself is a testament to the value of order. Our societies, our cultures, our very bodies, all are structured systems, intricate networks of interacting components working in harmony to maintain a state of temporary equilibrium. The development of language, art, science, and technology, these are all expressions of our capacity to create and maintain order, to impose structure on the chaos of the world around us. The act of building, of creating, of organizing, these are all expressions of our inherent drive to impose order on the world. It's a fundamental aspect of the human experience, a reflection of our deep-seated need to find meaning and purpose in a universe that, at its most fundamental level, tends towards disorder. We find solace in structure, in the predictability of routines, in the comforting familiarity of things we understand. But the appreciation for order should not lead us to a rigid, inflexible worldview. The universe, after all, is a dynamic and ever-changing place, where order and chaos are in constant interplay. The beauty of this interplay is that it gives rise to novelty, to innovation, to the unexpected surprises that enrich our lives. It's in the embrace of this dynamic tension that true appreciation for both order and disorder can be found. The most beautiful structures are often those that gracefully integrate order and controlled chaos, creating a dynamic equilibrium that leads to constant growth and renewal. Ultimately, our appreciation for order should not be a rejection of the natural tendency toward entropy, but rather a celebration of the remarkable capacity of the universe to create and sustain islands of beauty and complexity amidst the inevitable march towards disorder. Let us cherish the moments of organization, the fleeting instances of structured beauty, and find inspiration in the resilience of life's ongoing struggle against the relentless pull of entropy. For it is in this constant interplay that we find the true wonder and magnificence of the cosmos. The universe is a grand, cosmic ballet, a mesmerizing dance between order and disorder, a ceaseless interplay of creation and destruction. It's a dynamic tension, a constant struggle, yet one that yields breathtaking beauty and unimaginable complexity. From the swirling arms of galaxies to the intricate patterns of a seashell, the universe reveals itself as a masterwork of this dynamic equilibrium. Imagine the birth of a star, a fiery spectacle born from the chaotic collapse of a nebula. Out of seemingly random chaos, a structured system emerges, a celestial body governed by precise physical laws. This star, in its turn, will eventually succumb to the relentless pull of entropy, its fuel exhausted, its once vibrant energy fading into the darkness. Yet, even in its death, it contributes to the ongoing dance, scattering its elements into space, the raw material for future generations of stars and planets. Life itself embodies this intricate dance. Each living organism is a testament to the remarkable ability of order to emerge from chaos, a temporary defiance of the second law of thermodynamics. The complex machinery of a single cell, the intricate network of a human brain, these are marvels of organization, meticulously crafted structures that maintain themselves against the relentless tide of entropy. Yet, the very act of living, of growing, of adapting, is a constant negotiation with disorder, a continuous struggle to maintain order in the face of decay. Consider the process of evolution, a testament to life's creative adaptation to a changing environment. Random mutations, seemingly chaotic events, sometimes lead to beneficial adaptations, driving the evolution of new species. This constant interplay between random change and selective pressure is a perfect illustration of the dance between order and disorder. The chaos of mutation provides the raw material for change, while the selective pressure of the environment shapes this chaos into new forms of order. This dance isn't just a cosmic phenomenon. It's reflected in every aspect of our lives. Our own personal journeys are marked by periods of order and chaos, of stability and change. We strive to create order in our lives, to build structures and routines, to find stability and meaning amidst the uncertainties of existence. Yet, we also embrace the unexpected turns, the unpredictable moments, the opportunities for growth and transformation that arise from the chaos. The beauty of this dance lies in its inherent unpredictability, its capacity for surprise and renewal. It's a reminder that the universe is not a static entity, but a dynamic and ever-changing system, constantly evolving, constantly creating, constantly destroying. And within this grand cosmic ballet, we find our own place, our own contribution to the ongoing dance of order and disorder. As we conclude our journey into the heart of entropy, let us pause to reflect on the profound implications of this fundamental force. It's not merely a scientific concept, but a lens through which we can view the universe and our place within it with fresh eyes. Entropy is not an enemy, but a fundamental aspect of existence, a constant companion on our cosmic voyage. The understanding of entropy invites us to appreciate the preciousness of order, the intricate beauty of structured systems that arise from the chaos. Each snowflake, each human being, each star system, these are all temporary expressions of order, islands of complexity in a sea of disorder. Their fleeting nature, their inevitable return to randomness, should not diminish their value but rather enhance it. It is the knowledge of their transience that makes their existence so precious. Consider the personal implications, the relentless march of time, the inevitable progression towards aging and death. These are all expressions of entropy on a personal scale. Yet, this understanding needn't fill us with despair, but rather inspire us to cherish the present moment, to appreciate the ephemeral beauty of life. It encourages us to embrace the unpredictable turns of fate, to find joy in the fleeting moments of order and connection, knowing they are all part of the grand cosmic dance. The universe's ultimate fate, a state of maximum entropy often referred to as heat death, may seem bleak. Yet, this perspective shouldn't diminish the awe-inspiring journey. The billions of years of cosmic evolution, the emergence of stars, galaxies, and life itself, these are all magnificent chapters in this ongoing narrative. The universe's tendency towards disorder is not a story of decline, but a story of transformation, of continuous creation and destruction. It is a story written in the language of entropy, a language that speaks of change, of impermanence, and of the exquisite beauty found in the fleeting moments of order. Embrace the entropy. Understand that the universe's tendency towards disorder is not a force to be feared, but a fundamental principle that shapes the cosmos and our lives. It is the catalyst for change, the engine of evolution, the source of creation and renewal. In the face of entropy, let us celebrate the beauty of fleeting moments, the preciousness of order, and the inherent wonder of a universe constantly in motion. Let us find solace in the knowledge that even amidst the inevitable march towards disorder, life, in all its magnificent forms, persists, creating its own fleeting pockets of order and beauty. This is the ultimate testament to the enduring power of life itself, a testament written in the very language of entropy. So, we stand at the precipice, gazing into the vast expanse of the cosmos, a universe governed by the relentless dance of entropy. It's a dance of creation and destruction, a symphony of order and chaos, a breathtaking ballet played out across the unimaginable stretches of space and time. And yet, within this grand, cosmic drama, there is a profound and enduring beauty. The universe, in its ceaseless striving towards disorder, simultaneously gives birth to incredible complexity. From the swirling nebulae that birth stars to the intricate structures of life itself, we witness a continuous emergence of order from chaos, a testament to the universe's inherent creativity. It's a process that defies easy explanation, a mystery that continues to unfold before our very eyes. Imagine the vastness of space, the countless stars scattered across the cosmic tapestry, each a fleeting moment of organized energy, burning brightly before eventually fading into the darkness. Each star, a temporary defiance of entropy, a brief flicker of light in the vast expanse of time. Yet, in their fleeting existence, they contribute to the grand cosmic narrative, their deaths enriching the universe with the raw materials for future creations. And what of life, this miraculous phenomenon that arises from the very chaos it seeks to overcome? We are but ephemeral expressions of order, delicate structures built upon the foundations of the universe's inherent tendency towards disorder. Our existence is a fleeting moment, a brief candle flame flickering in the cosmic night. Yet, within this brief existence, we find meaning, we create beauty, we experience the wonder of the universe. The ultimate fate of the cosmos, the eventual heat death, may seem a bleak prospect, but perhaps, instead of focusing on the end, we should concentrate on the journey. We should appreciate the intricate beauty of the universe's evolution, the remarkable emergence of life, the preciousness of each moment. For within the embrace of entropy, we find not only an ending, but also a continuous process of creation, transformation, and renewal. The universe is a canvas painted with the brushstrokes of chaos, and the result is a masterpiece of breathtaking complexity and wonder. It is a testament to the inherent creativity of the cosmos, a cosmic dance that continues to unfold, a story that will always captivate and inspire. Let us, then, embrace the mystery, revel in the beauty, and contemplate the awe-inspiring journey of the universe, from its fiery beginnings to its eventual, yet distant, end.